If you only knew how easy it was to stand out in a crowd and get that job, get that thing that you're going after. So I just jumped up from my desk because I've had the most incredible conversation with yet another beautiful client. And I'm in my office, okay, so there is nothing fancy going on here. If I turn the things around, which I'm not going to do because I've got things resting against, I've got some clothes I want to show you. So you need a couple of staples in your closet that is going to help you to land that job, launch that book, launch that project, launch that business, meet that man, connect with those people, restore those relationships, go on that networking event, that adventure, that airplane that's going to take you somewhere, okay? One of the things that you have to have is a blazer. I'm in my office. This is how I dress, okay? I've got my little leopard print little flats on. These I've had for the longest time. They're super comfy, they're practical, they're comfortable, a little bit fashionable. And this is how I dress to work from home. Yes, from home. Why? Because I know what I wear impacts my money, my mood, my mojo, everything. What you wear sends a message to yourself, the woman in the mirror, and to everybody else. So you have got to stop and sharpen your axe when it comes to you opening your closet every single day saying, I have nothing to wear. Yes, you do. Style is just a skill. And I want to just show you a couple of things. Okay, so beautiful woman I've just spoken to, and she's got a job interview coming up. So now what you wear? Well, she said, what do I wear if it's a telephonic interview versus what I wear if it's in person? And I said to her, the same thing. In fact, I've had 3 conversations like this the last few weeks. The same thing. Why? Well, why would you dress differently? Why would you be in your yoga pants and maybe hair nicely done on the phone? Because you want authentic, don't you? So you need to be authentic, okay? You be authentic. You've got to give to get. That it's sowing and reaping. It's the law of life. It doesn't change. All right, so you need to dress the same way for a telephonic interview, the way that you would for an in-person, in boardroom interview or meeting or whatever it is, okay? So what does that look like? Well, you need a couple of things. And this is where the capsule wardrobe comes in. But let's say you don't have the 30 essential building blocks to a beautiful, versatile, practical, functional closet. You need blazers. You need a pantsuit. So pantsuits, if you buy 2, then you've got 2 blazers. But you can buy 2 pantsuits, maybe 1 navy and 1 gray, or 1 navy and 1 hot pink. I have a hot pink pantsuit, so I've got pants that go with this jacket. I've got navy, I've got burgundy, I've got white blazers, I've got black and white blazers, I've got green, I've got blue. To blaze a trail is the easiest thing to just give your style, your outfit, a quick upgrade without even trying very hard. So at home, I've got a blazer, I've got a cami, so my little camisole, I've got skinny jeans on, okay, and I've got my flats. I do a little bit of bling, so not a lot because I'm doing a lot of copywriting today. If it gets in my way, I might take this off and I'll just leave it here. I've always got 1 or 2 little rings and things on my desk. In my little drawer where I can just put them on if I am going out or if I jump online. But if I'm doing lots of copywriting, I'll take it off, my bracelet. And so I know that if I'm wearing a plain top and bootleg jeans and some shoes, I just go and put on a blazer. My hair and makeup is done. I can add bling, but your get up, dress up routine has got to be routine. It's got to be the same. It's got to set you up for your day, for a powerful, productive, profitable day. Why do you think the fashion industry is one of the most powerful industries in the world? Fashion is not fickle, my friend. And looking good is not a pursuit in vanity. Looking good is actually good business. It's smart, it's wise, it's good for relationships, it's good for business, it's good for marriage, it's good for everything, it's good for dating. So I've got my blazer, I've got this on, I'm comfortable, I'm doing my work. Now let's say, and you also, by the way, can wear super easy breezy little tennis shoes. So you need 1 or 2 pairs of these. Maybe mine's light gray. White tennis shoes or light gray or something like that is so easy to wear with something like this, okay? So you're comfortable, you're practical, you're a little bit fashionable, and you are ready to meet anybody who comes unannounced to the front door, or you have to pop out in a hurry, or you've got a call that you take, and you are prepared. You are dressed, you're prepared, you're dressed to connect with anything that comes your way. How you dress is going to attract or repel certain people and certain opportunities. So what to wear for the interview, okay? Well, let's have a look at a very plain, simple suit. I've had this suit from Marks & Spencer in London probably for almost 20 years. Very plain, traditional, nice, beautiful navy suit, okay, M&S in the UK. Nice gold detail and some plain pants. Now, when it comes to the pants, you don't want frumpy, long, plain, straight leg, okay? Straight leg pants and jeans are the worst in the world. They're not easy to wear. They're kind of boring and dull and a little bit flat. I don't use the word boring, and my kids are not allowed to use the word boring. But when it comes to straight leg jeans or straight leg pants, I use boring. So what these are is they're tapered down to the bottom, and they come about that much above my ankle. Okay, it's called ankle cleavage. So you've got your navy pants on, you've got your navy blazer on, and if you are not someone who can wear heels, you just put a little pair of flats on, like these ballet flats that I had on, or some really nice, classy, good quality shoes if you can't wear heels. And you wear a plain camisole under, so you can put nude under there, a white silk cami, you can put a print under there depending on what you're wearing for where you're going. You've got to dress to feel a certain way, you've got to dress for where you're going, you've got to dress for the project and the people and the opportunities you want to attract. So a plain navy or charcoal gray, black is okay. I mean, black will always be black. Okay, I love black, but black is, everybody's in black. Okay, so navy is far more versatile than black. It mixes and matches much easier. And then later on you can add on. Okay, you can go white, you can go hot pink, you can go green. So a navy or a gray suit, very, very versatile. The pants you can wear on its own. The navy blazer you can wear on its own, all right? So you're suited and booted. If you are going for that interview and it's formal, then you need to have a pair of your nude heels, okay? Plain nude court shoes. These are Aldo. Very, very simple. I mean, you get nude heels absolutely anywhere. You've got to know your body. You've got to know your feet. You've got to know what works. I very seldom shop for shoes online because it's probably 8 times out of 10 it's not going to fit. If I go for shoes, I go in store. But these are beautiful, simple Aldo, beautiful quality, nice nude. I've got 2 pairs of nude shoes. And so you've got your navy suit on, you've got your plain cami, you've got nude, maybe a little pair of, not something like this that's too distracting and dangly, maybe a little pair of diamante earrings, maybe a small bracelet, and you've got your notebook, you've got your pen, and you're organized, okay? You wear that on the telephone just as you would as if you were going in to that board meeting to meet in person. Why? Because the world is not looking for perfection, my friend. The world is looking for excellence. And when you wear something that represents on the outside the woman on the inside, well, you walk into a room and you say 1,000 things without opening your mouth, without saying a word. I have got clients who have come out of an interview, and before they get in the car, they've been offered the job. I've got clients who've been on a Zoom interview who've been in a lineup of 1 of 5 who are going to be interviewed, and they cancelled the rest of the interviews. Why? Because they're dressing to connect, because they're bringing their spirit of excellence, because they're showing, I'm someone who's intentional. How I dress is how I work. I'm going to say that again. How I dress is how I work. If it looks good, it looks sharp, and you look well put together, that's how I dress. How you do one thing is how you do everything, right? So don't be at home and do something different than you would. And don't be at home and work from your bed in your pajamas serving your clients. Is that how you would pitch up for a client meeting? Do you think that client would hire you if you pitched up, if they came into your bedroom and saw your hair and your face and what you were wearing? They wouldn't hire you. And you're sitting in bed working. Why? Because you work from home and nobody will see you? You just called yourself a nobody. You're not a nobody. So blazing a trail is simple, simple, simple. Okay, you want to get a few different blazers. This one, okay, let me show you. This one is absolutely beautiful. I'm not dressed for this, and I'm just quickly showing you a few practical things of what a blazer can do for you and how quickly it upgrades your closet. Okay, so this is Zara. Zara is one of my go-tos. I love Zara. And now look here. Okay, so this has got some beautiful zhuzhy shoulder pads. What I normally do is I take my blazers to the tailor and love all the detail, and I just have him nip and tuck here so that these stay up, okay, because otherwise they get on my nerves. Unless it's winter, I've obviously got blazers that I leave down because this is a thicker blazer, so I do wear this in winter. But look at the white and the gold and the nude, okay? Imagine if you had a small pair of earrings on, you go in for your, if you don't have white pants, it's fine. You wear a pair of nice gray slacks or whatever it is, white or whatever you've got. A blazer is instantly sharp, it's tailored, it's structured, it's got attention to detail. It says a lot about you. You don't want to just have black blazers, okay? It's just a little bit predictable and dull, and you're not predictable. And last time I heard, you're not dull, okay? Blue, if you want to wear blue at home and you're working from home, you put on this over your skinny jeans like I've got on today, and maybe you've got some Zoom calls, maybe you're going for a coffee meeting, maybe it just brings a little bit of life and color and energy to your meeting or to your event or to your coffee date. Okay, this is also Zara, tucked up in here for you already, and you're good to go. I pulled out these because I was wondering what is this for. If you don't have Spanx, they're high-waisted, so they come pretty much up there. They're high-waisted best sellers. Okay, Spanx bootleg pants are probably the best pants I've ever worn in my life. They are called the Spanx bootleg best sellers. You go onto Spanx.com, you'll find them. So pants like this that are nice and wide leg, they're thick quality. You wear this with a tucked in cami, a blazer over, some nice heels, and you're good to go. Okay, so what to wear for interviews or meetings, whether it's on the telephone, whether it's in person, it doesn't matter if it's across oceans or across phone lines, or you have to dress on the outside to represent the woman on the inside and be authentic, because that's what the world is looking for. They will find you. You are under peer pressure right now to dress down. Are you aware of that? You're under pressure to dress down. That's what the world is doing. Last time you dressed up and you felt so good, you might have had someone say, wow, where are you going? Or, whoa, what's the occasion? Or, who does she think she is? The world now is surprised when women get up, dress up, and walk out and turn heads. And it's called a spirit of excellence. You're not doing it to be the center of attention. You're doing it to be the center of influence. That is the game changer. That's why I call it dress to connect. Don't dress for success. Don't dress to impress. Dress to connect. Fashion is a language all of its own. And there is science out there in clothes cognition. Go and do your own research that will tell you why what we wear impacts not just how others perceive us, but how we perceive ourselves. So what do you need? Number one, you need a good set of camis, okay? At least 4 or 5. I've probably got 15 or so. At least 4 or 5. They're either fitted or they're a little bit loose. If you've got a little bit of a fluffy tummy like I do sometimes, I do not have a 6-pack yet. We'll see how far I get. And so I've got nude, I've got white, I've got black, I've got red, I've got hot pink, I've got ivory, I've got camel, I've got floral, I've got stripes, I've got everything. Because you can add that with a plain pair of bootleg jeans, a nice navy or charcoal or white blazer, some heels or some wedges or some flats, and off you go. I had a meeting this morning in my hot pink blazer. I must have got 4 or 5 comments from men and women. Whoa, I love your color. Or gosh, so good to see somebody walking in with a bright attitude, and it says something about you. Bring your attitude to the meeting. Bring energy. Bring some, this world needs positivity, okay? So bring that. So you need some camis. Number 2, you need blazers. You can either go and get 1 or 2 suits, and then you've got 2 blazers, and you mix and match them with other things. Or just get 3 or 4 really good quality blazers. They're not expensive. Zara is really, really good with blazers, okay? And then bootleg jeans. So you need to have bootleg jeans. Blazer and bootleg and cami with heels is one of my favorite go-to outfits. So easy for so many reasons. So blazer, cami, bootleg, not skinny jeans like I've got on today, but bootleg. Why? Because it balances it out nicely. It's a little bit more formal than the skinny jeans. You put it on with some heels. Imagine this, okay? Now your nude over here is picking up on the kind of like camel peachy nude over here. You've got your bootleg jeans on. You walk in with your file, okay? So what? Maybe you've got a book or a file like I do bling, okay? So I don't apologize for my bling. This is also Aldo. I walk in, and this also is a conversation starter. Men and women will connect with me over this folder. This is also Aldo. It's nice and black at the back, okay? And so I walk in with this. I'm suited and booted. I'm ready. I look and feel good. I look and feel ready. And you have the interview. So if you have any questions around interviewing, okay? I started at a young age in my corporate career, helping people to dress for interviews, prepare for interviews, land the job, and then from there, how to get to the next promotion. It's so easy to stand out today. It's so easy, and people are looking for what? They're looking for confidence, and they're looking for excellence. And when you dress well, you are communicating confidence and excellence. So when you're on the phone next time, or when you go in for that meeting, don't just think, okay, well, it's a casual. Do a little bit of research. What industry is it? What are they looking for? Who are you talking to? Who's doing the interviewing? Go and find them on LinkedIn. These days, nobody needs a resume. Your resume is online. If you didn't realize that, you better go and do some cleanup, okay? Your resume is online. People are looking for you, and you need to be easy to find. If you're not dressing up and using color and dressing to connect, you're going to be blending into the background and everybody else looks the same, and that's not who you are. The world needs you. You know you've got stuff inside to give, expertise, creativity, value, skills, just all kinds of ideas and brilliance to bring to the table. Make sure that they can see you online, on Zoom, on your online bio, on the phone. Can they see you? No, but they can feel your energy on the phone when you're dressed up. So my client today, in a couple of hours, she's going to be suited and booted, in heels, hair and makeup, accessories done, the works, and she's going to have that interview. And whichever way it goes, I know she's going to have a positive experience. That's going to set her up for the next one. Maybe she gets the job, maybe she doesn't. We'll see how it goes. But she would never have dressed up that way on the phone before. And you know how she landed that interview? She's in my Dress to Connect program, which now, by the way, is on at a subscription model. So no longer do you have to pay thousands and thousands up front. It's a no-brainer price per month. You can cancel at any time. You get full access to my coaching program, how to build a beautiful wardrobe on a budget, shoes, hair, makeup, accessories, capsule wardrobe, shopping, online, what to wear, how to wear it, mixing and matching, body shape, the works. And we do inner beauty as well. Profiling, personal profiling, debriefing, vision setting, alchemy of self, goal setting, health and fitness, the whole bang shoot, okay? Because beauty is inside and out. But how she landed this job was we were on a coaching call. So you get me live weekly on a coaching call as well. And I was asking her what her plans are because she's transitioning right now between careers. And she said, oh, I'm on this trip. When I get home, I'll do this exercise. I said, okay, when are you getting home? Oh, in 2 days. When are you going to do the exercise? And she gave me a date that was like 12 days later. So I said to her, why in 12 days? Listen to this. This is powerful. And she said along the lines of, well, I never know what's going to come up. And she spoke about her husband and her kids and her family and a friend who had needed her the week before and somebody else. So she's making 10 days available for in case other people need her, but she's looking for this next career move. I said, my girl, you need to bring yourself from the bottom of your list to the top of your list. Prioritize yourself. Do that exercise today, tomorrow, during your travel. By the time you get home, you will know what you want. You'll have refined that list and you can start taking action. And she did an even better job. She went and did that exercise at the airport. It gave her some aha moments. She got home, reached out to someone, then received an email and was invited for a telephonic interview. Procrastination is not for you. This is all about taking action. If you are ready, if you're done stressing about dressing, if you are in transition, or it doesn't matter where you are in life, if you want to get unstuck, learn how to get up, dress up, and be that bold light on a hill that you know you are called to be, go and do the thing, live the life that you know you have in your heart, that you just haven't started yet, then click on the link below. Just do yourself a favor, get off the fence and do one thing today that's going to be potentially propelling you forward to the life that you want to live. That's all that it is. Style is just a skill. Change your closet, change your life. The subscription model for Dress to Connect is such a no-brainer. Women are starting every day. There are women finishing every day. Every day you go at your own pace. You get all of me, what's in my brain and my heart and my 35, 36 years business background in that program for a crazy low amount per month. And you can cancel at any time. No quibble, no fine print, no conversation. My job is to make sure that you learn how to get up, dress up, and walk out your front door knowing that you nailed it. To dress like I am today, okay, everything is a little bit mixed up now because I've been showing you things, but to dress today in a way that's going to make you feel powerful and positive and become profitable, whether you work for somebody else or work for yourself. The evidence is out there, my friend. The science abounds. What you wear impacts everything. So Dress to Connect will give you the practical know-how to push the reset button on your closet. You will know what to wear, how to accessorize it, how to finish it off for any occasion on any given day, no matter how formal or informal the event is. You will also find that your confidence is boosted drastically when you get to establishing your personal style, because personal style is personal by nature. So what do you want to say when you walk in a room? You and I are different. Maybe I want to say something different. What are you saying when you walk in a room? Have you stopped to ask yourself that? What are you saying when you walk in a room and people turn around and see you? What are you saying to your children or your grandchildren who look up at you? What are they seeing? What are you saying to them? Fashion is a vehicle all of its own. It is the Ferrari in your closet. If you need help, this is what I do. And I'm passionate about seeing women look and feel beautiful, arise and shine and dominate in the marketplace, especially if you are a woman of faith. It is time that we stop apologizing for our beauty and for being women and for our ambition. We are designed to play to win, my friend. We are designed to get in the game and suit up and play to win. That's what it's all about. And win what? Well, it depends on what are you going after. That relationship, that job, that business, that opportunity, those new clients, that adventure, that man, and whatever you're going for, play to win. Whether you like it or not, you're on the pitch. There are competitors right now going for what you're going for. What are you doing? Are you just sitting by and watching them just go by, taking what is actually yours? Because these opportunities and these people and this life belongs to you. But you have to get up off that pretty butt. You have to learn how to earn your way into the position that is that game. All you got to do is take action. One step today. One step. You've been praying, and now you're going to think, I'm going to pray some more. Okay? You're like that guy who was sitting on the roof of his little village, and the rain was coming down, and the water was going up, and the whole village was flooded. And he was like praying, please, Lord, help me. I'm going to drown. And this little boat comes by, chug, chug, chug. And they say, come on, jump in. And he's like, no, God will save me. And then 5 minutes later, he's like, please, Lord, please save me. And then this big power boat comes, like, the rain's come on, jump in. He's like, no, God's going to save me. And like 10 minutes later, there's this chopper. They're like, come on, grab the rope. And he's like, no, God's going to save me. Well, what happens? The rain comes down, the water goes up, he drowns, he gets to the pearly gates. And he's like, Lord, what happened? I prayed, like, why didn't you save me? And God's like, my boy, I sent a little tugboat. I sent a power boat. I sent a chopper. Okay? Prayer is powerful, but faith without action is dead. Click the link below. Get in the game. Ask me some questions. Connect with me directly. You can find me at linda@lindapaige.com or anywhere online, any of my socials. Send me a private message. Let's talk about this. But the least you must do is click on the link. Go read some more. Watch a video or two and decide. Are you done with stressing about dressing and being frumpy and frustrated and feeling overlooked? And are you ready to get back in the game, to get up, suit up, and play to win? Every day is Tuesday, my friend. Today, you get to choose.